Today, October 10, we detected unusual options activity on Palantir, which suggests the stock could crash down. So as usual, let's get to the data that we detected today. So this is the options time and sales tape. 12,000 unusual options, put options at the 18 strike expiring November 17. You can see this here. Today's biggest happened at 9:50 a.m. They were paying $169 for each of these put options. And when we take a look at the options chain for the November 17s, we can see here on the put side that these 12,000 is actually now a total of 13,000, perhaps because other people got into the trade. But we can see that the volume is much greater than the open interest here on this column, which means that these put options were buying to open. They were not buying to close them, but buying to open. Okay? And by buying to open, this is what the trade looks like in the profit loss diagram. You can see here on the x-axis here is the stock price of Palantir. And so as I move this mouse cursor downward, you could see that the profits start to increase. You can see it increasing as it goes down because these put options are bearish. They are a short position. You can see that here on the Greeks. This is a negative delta trade, negative 47. So negative means it is a short bearish position. If it was bullish, it would be a positive delta. Okay, so when we take a also look at the value of this trade, we know that they were paying about $169 each. So 169 times the 12,000 means that they spent about $2 million on this trade. So they spent this much. And also keep in mind, this is 18 strike put. So this is very close to where we are trading at. In fact, today, Palantir was at $18. It broke $18, $18.42, and then it came back down below $18. Okay, so these put options were being bought at the money. So quite a unusual bet to the downside here. It was not an out of the money bet. It was very at the money here. Okay, so they were paying quite the premium to buy at the money options. Okay, so they must have a larger confidence level in this because if it was a hedge, most hedges that we see are out of the money puts, and in order to protect themselves in case of a downside. But when they are buying at the money puts, this is something a bit more concerning. Okay, and so comment below, what do you think will happen to Palantir? Do you agree with this? Do you think Palantir will crash down from here, or do you think it'll continue to rally? Because while there is this geopolitical event with the war in the Middle East happening with Israel, and so perhaps that is good for Palantir because it is a stock that seems to have correlation with a lot of the geopolitics with war and with and so their software, cyber security softwares are being used in a lot of these conflicts, such as Ukraine. And so perhaps that's good for the stock. But comment below what you think will happen to Palantir. Are you concerned about these put options? $2 million, 12,000 of them. What do you think? Or could this be a hedge, maybe for earnings that is coming up? What do you think? As usual, smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't, if you want access to this data, and hit the bell icon to be notified. And if you want more data that is valued even higher, where we have a higher confidence level in predicting stock price movements, where we follow very wealthy traders in the millions and millions of dollars of trades, then make sure to join our membership, where we provide exclusive videos to our members, and they can follow our trades, where we can show how we beat the market using this type of data, backed up with some technicals. But for the majority, we use this data and we follow the rich and wealthy investors and traders whenever they make their moves on stocks, whether they are going short or whether they go long. We can watch that data and find out where that flow of capital, of money is going towards. Is it going bullish? Is it going bearish? And quite frankly, the majority of the time, this data is very accurate. If you've been following this channel, you know, and especially if you are one of our members, you know how well this has been going. And so, yeah, hit the join button on our channel homepage to learn more on how you can join, start beating the market. Take care, everybody, and have a great day.